I think it's an amazing play, and it's a great modern reinterpretation of a classic Greek tragedy, which I think is just amazing, and I'm sure everyone's going to love it.
If you would like to see from an outsider's perspective how something quite old, like a tale as old as Medea, to like, if you would like to see how it is relevant to even life today, then please come see the show.
I think people should come see the show because it's a very challenging play for people's opinions. So I think you can go into it thinking one thing and then come out the end thinking a completely different thing. So yeah.
It's a really dramatic and interesting storyline, and it raises the question whether Medea is really a villain or whether, you know, she's been driven to this crazy lunatic almost state that no one would be able to understand, because this is the only way she can actually gain any power over Jason, especially in her society, because she's a woman. And I think that's really interesting.
Somebody should come and see the show because we're doing a fresh take on a classic tale, and we've added loads of cool movement sequences within it.
People should come and watch the show because it's like a spectacle. The whole of the cast remain on the stage for the entire performance, so the audience really feels like they're part of the play.
I love how she has this like motherly role with the children, but also I love gossiping with the chorus. So
I think I love Medea because she is very determined in what she wants to get done, and she has very strong opinions, which wasn't as conventional for like the ancient Greek time period.
The fact that he's a strong character with a big presence on stage, yet he's able to go into his emotions and really just let it all out on stage and tell the audience and tell the characters that he's interacting with how he's actually feeling.
My character is able to connect to every character in the story, able to feel things for every character in the story without having to be involved in the heat and the tension of it. So I think that is quite good for my character.
Well, he's a very masculine, tough man, and it's just important for me to make sure I portray that through my vocal skills, through my physicality, and maintaining that upright posture and vocal projection to really put my character out there and bring it to life on stage.
So the nurse is the narrator, but she also has a very deep bond with the children, and I think like getting that perfect balance of narrating and acting is quite challenging.
The most challenging thing about bringing my character to life is striking a balance between performing as a unit as well as being your own individual performer.
Well, we as a chorus have to learn how to use movement and the space to communicate the story of Medea. So I believe that it's harder to do that than to speak as such and tell the story. So yeah, that's what I'd say is hard about bringing my character to life.
I think what's most challenging about bringing Medea to life is finding that difference between her actually being completely sane of mind rather than crazy, because even though she does murder her children, can seem like quite a crazy thing to do, but she is actually like completely in control of her emotions. My favourite line of dialogue in the play is probably in the last scene when Medea says to Jason, "But to touch your heart, to see you feel something of my pain, it soothes me," because I think it just really encompasses how everything she's done it to get revenge on Jason, no matter how much pain she goes through.
I wouldn't say I have a favourite line, but definitely a favourite part. I won't give it away too much, but I run on stage and it's very dramatic and I get to scream, and I just really love that part.
My favourite line is, "Wither and rot back into the cursed ground you came from."
My favourite line of my character's dialogue is, "She comes," and then we run away.
My favourite line is, "You are too late."
My favourite line of dialogue is when Medea screams, "Purging her!" You should watch out for it.